Now from the home of the Rays, you get a look there at Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Miami Marlins and the Tampa Bay Rays. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. D. Gordon stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Braun will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number one. Christian Yelich will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Archer's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun moves over, 2 down. Carlos Gonzalez gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Logan Forsythe comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Yelich on the move. 1 out. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Guyer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Gonzalez has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Evan Longoria gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Chris Davis will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Archer gets the sign, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Digging in, Justin Bour, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Right side and right into the shift. Forsythe has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Martin Prado into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Ross is there for it, and that's the third out. Ryan Braun strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Left fielder, Ryan Braun.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Drilled to the left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Steve Pierce will dig in now. He's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
That's a
ball one.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, and this goes right past him. Richard Ross will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. Addison Russell will get his first opportunity now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up near the 320 mark. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. Braun scores. 2 runs have scored. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 3-0 game. Steven Souza will stand in for the first time, and he enters with that average in the stratosphere, up over 360 to begin play. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. 2-0. 3 runs already home here. On the ground up the middle, played on the backhand. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Kurt Casale steps forward here with 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Hard hit towards center and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Logan Forsythe will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Yeah, but he hit it hard, though. He put a really nice swing on it. And we'll see if he can do that same thing right here.
Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now. Brandon Guyer is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Out in front of it, strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. After it is Yelich, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. Around third and being waved on home. The relay. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Now a 5-0 lead. Evan Longoria stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. On the ground to the left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. And he is in there. Ryan Braun steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy. And it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Steve Pierce gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Ball 1. Time to play pitching coach. What's he doing wrong?
It's more of a question of what's he doing right. It ain't much.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Diego Tejada leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one.
Ball, one strike.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lifted in the air out to left. Moving under it, Braun makes the play, 1 away. Adeiny Echeverria will get his first opportunity here. And as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there, base hit. JT Realmuto will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Well, his batting average is ugly, and his last 10 games have been ugly. Just 2 hits in his last 10.
Derek Dietrich set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
And now 3-2.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Richard Ross takes into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. David Phelps is going to come on to pitch here.
For Miami, number 35, David Phelps.
James Loney will come on as a pinch hitter. Pulled toward right center field. Yelich is after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around first is Loney on his way to second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. At the plate, Addison Russell, fresh off a bases-clearing double his last time up. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Now at the plate, Steven Souza. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Kevin Kiermaier will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only 1 away. Yelich going back, still ranging back. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. In now, Kurt Casale. He reached on a single in his first try. Hank Conger will come on now as the pinch hitter. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Gonzalez on the run. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Christian Yelich is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Carlos Gonzalez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ground ball right side. And that's under his glove. Oh, he picked his head up, and it's into right field. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out. Chris Davis stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he got him. Justin Bohr stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Justin Bohr.
Into the seats, 0-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Tap fouled at home plate. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Kiermaier, 2 gone. Now a long throw home. On to first, and they get the double play. Logan Forsythe will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Brandon Geyer stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Corey Dickerson will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Swinging a little blooper to center. Yelich shading to his right. 1 down. Evan Longoria steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Line toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner from second is in to score. It's 8-0. Ryan Braun steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Looking up is Yelich. Gone!
Now batting.
So it's a 2-run shot for Ryan Braun. Number 11 for him on the season as this lead got even wider. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Angel, 1 out, nobody on.
Rivera.
That evens it up 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Line drive to left. Davis is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The batter.
Into the box now, James Loney. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 2 out, nobody on. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Yanked on the ground down the line. The tag, and he is out. Martin Prado heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he's retired here, 1 away. Standing in, Diego Tejada. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Tejada.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Kiermaier comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for route number 2.
The batter, number 3.
Stepping into the box, Adani Echeverria. He singled his last time up. Little dribbler back at him. Throw on to Loney will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Addison Russell comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Drilled to first. Bohr ranges to his left. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Kiermaier earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now. Hank Conger is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Check swing, but he held up in time, ball 1. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Logan Forsythe steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Davis is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. JT Realmuto will stand in to lead things off as the Marlins look to get things started here in their half of the 6th. Hit hard but foul. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Derek Dietrich is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Archer steps into his windup, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. There to take it in is Loney now for route number 2. Christian Yelich will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Corey Dickerson gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Brad Hand will come on now to try and sort this mess.
Number 2, Brad Hand.
Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Gonzalez, still going back. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Your third baseman.
Leadoff man retired, and that'll bring in the powerful third baseman, Evan Longoria. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yelich is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready to take his hacks again, Ryan Braun, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Braun's around first, looking for second now. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ballgame. Steve Pearce will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Here's a first-pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
And that curveball just doesn't look to have the same snap it normally does. Both
out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run.
Now batting, first baseman, James Looney.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 13 for him on the year as they just continue to pour it on here. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Davis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Carlos Gonzalez is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Chris Davis will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. He tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
On to first to complete the double play. Justin Bohr comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And low and inside with a fastball as he's got a hot-footed out of there. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1 and 2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Braun over to his right. And that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Addison Russell steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Brian Morris will come on now in a mop-up. Hit on the ground toward the left. Backhanded. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay,
Kevin Kiermaier will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he is out on the tag. Hank Conger stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Swing and a liner. Foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he lays off again, ball 3. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Martin Prado comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout, quickly one away. Diego Tejada will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Push to the right side. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Adeiny Echeverria will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. That misses. 2-0. No runs, 5 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher.
JT Realmuto stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Archer comes set. Here's the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Loney in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Logan Forsythe digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And he misses with it. 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Corey Dickerson will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Corey Dickerson.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Davis is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Evan Longoria will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Number 3.
In there for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he fights this one off to stay alive. 1-2, here it comes. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Derek Dietrich will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Forsythe is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Christian Yelich gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Russell into shallow left, and that's the second out of the inning. Carlos Gonzalez ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and a swing and a miss on that one. And the Marlins find themselves down to their final strike now.
Boy, he is putting on a...
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game.